really do like about the app, you know, besides the design though, I really do like how you engage people and how it's really the space for people that need to care about it, that want to act like they don't. Like that was the biggest thing for me, because I don't know if you know, I'm not big on politics. I say this all the time with people. I make snide jokes about Agent Orange and the Keystone Cops in Washington right now, but for me, it's now apparent that I have to care about what's going on. Like, you know, I've had this little barrier, as you put. Sure. I've had it up for forever. Like, well, you know, I'll vote when I need to, and I usually just follow how my family will vote. But now, in this period of my life, where there's so much happening and so much that I have to care about nowadays, it's like I can't just act like this isn't happening. I have to pay attention to what's going on in the world. So my favorite thing about this app is that it is so broad and open for people like me that now have to take it upon themselves to care about what's going on. And now this is an easier way, as opposed to what people are saying on Facebook or what Twitter is suggesting, or what celebrities will say or do to support a person. Like, this is the best way to get both sides of the spectrum. And I really do like that this can potentially be something for people to really support and get behind, and kind of just put a better light on politics as a whole, in my opinion. Because I already like what I'm seeing about how you said, you know, upvoting and downvoting, and the only thing I was confused about on the site was the karma thing.
First, I want to respond to the first thing you said.
Go ahead.
So, I'm glad you say this, because the entire purpose of the Burg is not to make the politically active more active.
Right.
The goal is to make it easy for the layman and the laywoman, the average person.
Yeah.
But it's just like, can I just spend 5 minutes really quick to just see what's going on?
Yeah.
Yesterday, for the first time, LA City Council just voted to protect the rights of street vendors.
Wow.
For the first time. It's beginning steps of legalizing street vending.
Okay.
And like, when people visit LA,
taco trucks,
when you
go to a concert, as soon as you finish the concert,
it's just the fruit on the sidewalk.
They're ready.
Or outside the club.
They're ready, bro. They're ready for you.
Technically, that's illegal. Currently.
Yeah.
Technically, it's illegal, and like, there's people that bully them,
Yeah.
rob them.
Upvote for me.
I heard.
Upvote for me.
I heard that somebody just got accepted into like Harvard or something like that. That
Word.
involved their dad doing it.
Word.
It was just like, I mean,
That's
support your local entrepreneurs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, and this was something that was in the Burg yesterday, and it was reflected in the Burg, and it was part of it. And I was like, this is the content we should interact with.
Yep.
Obviously, we should be aware if we're going to war with Syria.
Yeah,
but like,
honestly.
but you're gonna find that in about a billion other places.
Right, exactly. And that's gonna be spun. It's gonna be pushed one way or another.
Just
but
specifically
again,
for your community.
exactly. Like for the people that want.
But this is something directly affects your lives. What if they just doubled down on making it illegal?
Exactly.
All of a sudden, you can't have your hot dog outside.
Exactly.
You can't have your fruit. I'm upset.
Exactly.
You're upset. You're visibly upset.
People are gonna be upset. Like if that starts disappearing off the streets of LA, people are gonna be upset. It'll be like if the gun is lost. I hate to bring up bad memories, but
no longer has taco trucks.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Chatsworth Street. If any of you know what Chatsworth
Not
Street
be speaking it
is,
into existence right now.
I'm just saying.
Rather than seeing somebody share an article on
This
Facebook,
is why you should hate this person.
Exactly. And again, a lot of people love to do that on Facebook and antagonize people that disagree with them. I've been known to do this. I recently did this when I was upset about something that happened with an LGBTQ issue. Exactly. Yeah. And I was all in the comments like, you know, how dare you, man, fuck you for feeling like this. I don't give a fuck if you think like all this negative bullshit. Like, I remember leaving my phone after going back and forth with like 7 different people. I was pissed off. My body was shaking. I was so angry. But I like that that's not the energy at all with the Burg. And I really like that it's a space where you can have a conversation like we're having now, and it doesn't turn into anything ugly. I don't leave, you know, I'm looking at stuff on there, and I'm like, okay, people are engaging, but nothing seems to be going too crazy, too left. Like, nothing is really extreme. Everybody's having conversations, which is what we need to do if we want to see any kind of progress. That's the only way things get done.
Yeah, and the key thing is that, like, it's not just there's content that's out there that's automated, so you can always have something to interact with.
Yeah.
But there's also many different ways that you can directly share local news yourself. I think the best news that comes from local content actually comes from word of mouth.
Yeah, big time.
You know, like somebody posted, I think last week, like, how are your allergies doing? Because I'm dying. Somebody posted this last week, and I was like, this is very relevant to me.
Big time.
You know, I'm tossing that nut, but I'm hopping in the comments, I'm letting up, you gotta fix, you let me know.
Yeah, hey, we can talk all this too, hey.
Yeah.
We good.
And although it may not sound like allergies is politics, but allergies is politics, man.
Yeah.
This is what it's about. It's about just engaging with those that you live around.
Yeah,
you know?
time.
And like there's ways you can DM people. You can DM people on the Burg. You can block them. Don't worry, ladies. If the guys get crazy, you can block them.
Of course.
Vice versa.
Vice versa. son.
What exactly do the karmas do for
karma,
your profile? And then how do you rank the town halls? Because I know, again, we live in a society that's all about numbers. A lot of people really move off of how many followers you have, or, you know, oh, I got...
Off of status.
Yeah, stats and just, you know, all this superficial stuff.
Sure.
I like that, you know, with your app, it's not that at all, but
Nope.
you could play to somebody's ego if they were trying to do that. But the positive takeaway from that is that they won't just be there for the likes. They'll actually take something away positive.
Yeah.
They can learn something on there as opposed to flexing for whatever purpose they want to flex for. You know what I'm saying? So like, how does that incorporate with the profile? Because like I was looking at it and I accidentally hit somebody. I hit a karma by accident. I was like, oh, what does that mean?
No, if you so they're not clickable, so don't worry. The functionality behind it is that karma is a cumulative score of like your upvotes, your comments, if you posted, if you made an organized event post, which we can get into it. If you've done all these different things, you get points.
Right.
And it's pretty like an RPG, you know, like all it's meant to do is just like, the more you interact, the higher your karma score goes. You're like, but right now, your karma does not affect your placement in the feed.
Okay.
It does not affect if your local representative can see you more.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
None of that, you know. And right now, it's purely just a way so people can be a little more motivated to toss us up. Like, man, why is my score still 0? And I've been here for 2 weeks.
Exactly.
You know, and
like
I'm
that.
like, well, check out MP, bro. I got like 1,000.
Exactly.
I'm like Tom.
I'm out here.
I'm like Tom.
Tom from
from
MySpace, baby. Oh my god.
I'm always #1 in your top 8. What's up? And so,
No, but yeah.
Hopefully that makes a little more sense.
100.
If we could crowdsource this, if anyone has a better name than Karma, I am more than happy.
Yeah.
Suggestions.
Yeah, I mean,
Suggestions in the comment box.
Yeah, whatever you want to say, you know, if you want to hit up any of the DMs, because, you know, this is also going to be a pod. If you want to do anything in the comment section, if you have any suggestions whatsoever, shoot them my way or their way, and, you know, like you said, you're all open to the feedback.
Absolutely. There's plenty of features that we've changed in the app from feedback from users. Like,
Oh, there you go.
I have a question actually. So you were just talking about it earlier, how you could post to an event or how one of the representatives could create an event, correct?
Yeah.
You want to speak on that a little bit more?
I think the best kind of engagement in terms of community happens in real life.
100%.
I'm not trying to replace that at all.
Yeah.
I am just not a moron, and I know that people are going to be on their phones no matter what. That 10 minutes before bed every night.
Yeah.
You know, like when they're in the bathroom, and everyone's like, get on your phone, man. Listen on the Burg. Hop back on. You know? So for me, I'm like, I know that people are going to be on their phones no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Let me provide a purpose-driven space for this.
Right.
Facebook's to connect the world and for your friends.
Yes.
Instagram's to create the best version of yourself.
Right.
Or your brand, or whatever it may be.
Right. Whatever
And Twitter's for those quick little thoughts, the little inspirational things that you want to share.
Little diary.
The
entry.
Burg is a space for your community.
Yeah.
This is the space for local politics, for stating your opinion,
Yeah.
for
Like
stepping on that soapbox.
Like the whole Jules Cafe thing that recently happened.
What
Like,
happened? See, hop on the Burg. Maybe I'll upload it later. Inform the people. This is prime Burg content, people.
I'll definitely create a post about it. There was basically like a racist event that happened at Joe's Cafe. I think because I saw it briefly while I was, you know, scrolling through whatever else was going on. I saw this video, like they were picking up some trash, like there was a trash can coming through, or a trash van rather.
Okay.
And there was, I think the manager of Joe's Cafes was like yelling racial slurs to them, and so that blew up all over the internet. People were like, boycott Joe's Cafe. Pretty much like the Starbucks thing that's happening right now. If you heard about that.
This is
the Starbucks thing. They actually just had another event happen with the
Word.
bathroom.
Another one?
With the bathroom.
Oh, that's right.
The bathroom codes.
Yeah, there was.
Well, I know they shut down. I think they're shutting down Starbucks for a
So
couple years.
what happened? African American came in, asked to get the bathroom code to use the restroom, and the lady said, "Are you purchasing anything?" He said no. So sorry, I can't get the bathroom. 5 minutes later or something.
The cops come.
No.
Caucasian man came in.
Oh,
Can I get a bathroom code
Let him right in.
and let him right in. Didn't purchase it.
Yeah, he walked out. Didn't buy it.
I don't know if it happened reversed or if it happened
Either
the
way.
I said it.
Yeah.
But
No,
either
but
way, it's still.
That's pretty much how it went down.
Back to what you were saying about Joe's.
Yeah, Joe's
this is
Cafe.
like the perfect example of what I hope the Burg can. The Burg's a catalyst. That's what it is. It's
Yeah.
merely a tool. and I hope that like the events like this, well, if they get posted on the Burg and they're sent directly to the local representatives,
Right.
we're in a forum. We're in a Roman forum.
Right.
Yeah.
A Greek Parthenon, a space where like you have a problem. It's the distance from the problem solvers and the people who are reporting the problem is getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Right, exactly.
You know, so we can get these problems solved much quicker.
This would kind of be, I would put this on the same category of something happening, like if something big would happen at Crave. A lot of people love going to Crave after concerts. before concerts, like Crave was the spot for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's open forever.
So exactly. So I feel like the magnitude, like I know Joe's is not like as big as Crave, but the way that people,
community it is.
Well, there you
As
go.
soon as you said this, I was like, Bradley and I were just like,
Well, yeah, exactly.
You know?
But again, like it's
10 stores down from our favorite cart shop.
there you go. So it's
oh my god,
they want shit, baby. They want.
This is
But-
community shit. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. When it happened, I was like, I know this is a spot. Like people go to this spot. So that's why it was major, and it was all over Twitter. But the problem was, I think it was there for like 2 or 3 days, and then some celebrity posted about something, and you know the whole Black China and Six Flags altercation happened. So
And immediately people
exactly
become trends. People forget about it.
Exactly.
I have a few
So-
things to speak on that. 2 things. One, there's a feature in the app called Organize,
Mm.
and the point is to get people to organize real life physical events. So like it's gonna automatically invite everybody in your community, and if you can click that you're interested, and that's when you'll get notifications of when it's occurring and things like that. But I want the Burg to catalyze and get people out there in real life.
Right.
If that means we're all going to Joe's Cafe on Sunday at prime time and picketing it,
Right.
and or just having a discussion with the owner or whatever it may be, maybe that's a good idea to the people of Chatsworth, North United Hills, you know.
Right.
And in turn,
Yep.
I know I do think that the Burg can be, I don't know, somehow catalyze and help plug some of these holes that we keep seeing in our communities.
I think so 100% too, just because
Are we all biased though?
No,
We're all biased.
no.
We're all
I
biased.
wouldn't
I went to high school with both. I went to a lot of places.
No. I wouldn't say I'm biased. I would say I'm supportive and I'm completely hopeful.
rational.
And rational, but I'm a strong believer in, Miguel said it best. First you put the work in until it works out.
Yeah.
You've been putting in the work.
Young Andre Ingram.
You know what I'm saying? So,
young Biggie G.
Working.
Biggie G. I'm trying to get the rebrand.
Go get that new single.
I
EP
been.
on the way.
I been.
EP on the way. But again, like, I really respect people. Like you said, we need more doers and less talkers. Because, like I said earlier, we move in the society is very driven by stats and very driven by likes and retweets and people who like to talk. Like I've known people, we ain't cool now, but I've known people that would post on Instagram and be like, oh, the picture only got 87 likes, I gotta delete it. I'm like, what? Oh, well, I got a streak. Everything's gotta be over 100 and I gotta keep it like that. If it's not like that, I can't keep it. I'm like, we're that superficial now? Like, we look for attention that much? Yeah. I've never been the one to seek attention like that. So it's weird for me when people put so much validation on Instagram, on Twitter, and just
their personal self-worth.
Yes. And rather than, if you're upset about something, you should make a change. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to better myself with, because I speak a lot about shit that I don't like and stuff that gets me upset. So I like that there's an outlet now that I can talk about that with people and actually have civil and intellectual conversations, as opposed to back and forth, rah on Facebook or on some Twitter shit where, yeah, man, I totally agree with that, on some really sarcastic shit. So I wouldn't say I'm biased at all. I would say I respect the work that you have put in. You're seeing the fruits of your labor. Like I said, you already inspired the shit out of me, so that's gonna help me with whatever I want to put forth and put effort to, like the show, music, whatever I'm doing in life. I'm gonna take your example and just how much you've been working and how much effort you put into what you do, and I'm gonna hopefully see the same results, because like I said, with what Miguel said, first you put the work in until it works out. You've been putting in this work for I don't know how long. Like, you've been talking about the Burg for I don't know how long.
When was it when we were at that Seaside?
Bro, that was at least
2016, right?
I want to say early 2017, man. Like,
that was a while ago.
I think it was like this time, 2017.
It might have been.
It might have been.
Yeah, that's a while ago.
And I'm saying, like, you were still out here, like, hey.
Yeah. We had a little booth at CSUN at the political fair.
Yeah.
You know how many people showed up to that booth? Maybe a couple dozen.
I was gonna say, maybe
he was there. He was there.
I was in my pajamas.
You know, many people did not come through, and like, I want everybody to know that the amount of rejection, the amount of L's that I keep stashed in my pocket, the amount of just being told no, the emails that aren't responded to, the opportunities that are taken away from you, all of these things, they're the mountain of shit that I've crawled through, like Shawshank. Yeah. It's just like unbelievable. Man. just crawling through shit.
But what did Chance say, man? Turn on my L's into lessons.
Yeah, turn L's into lessons. That's exactly it. And so, like, for all those L's, I'm on the fucking App Store.
Exactly.
For all those L's, I won the Carmen and Mares.
Hello.
For all those L's, I just won a grant from Long Beach.
Hello.
I'm really thankful. And I know, he just showed us this music video for I've Been. And let me tell you, I'm sure, I mean, y'all already know because he's just has such a great, he has such a great work ethic. But let me say, ladies out there, if you're looking for someone that's attractive in a young man,
10 years in
work
the
ethic.
making right
Big
now.
time.
Work ethic. Not Instagram likes, not Instagram follows, but work
No.
ethic. My man right here has the tremendous work ethic. It's absolutely insane.
I appreciate it,
And
man.
he's been working on it for so long, and he just showed me his music video, and I'm just like, it's not like it's not like you're doing the same thing over again.
Nah.
That's insanity. Doing
It's
the
just
same thing over again and
fire.
Expecting different results.
Fire. It's the growth. It's the improvement.
Thank you, man.
And I myself am a much better, I guess, founder of a company
Yeah.
now than I was 2 years ago. I don't even want to think about
No,
doing it.
yeah.
I'm talking about pitching the Burg in some church basements
Ooh.
to where there's more neighborhood council members than there are members in the audience.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking like, whew, there were some bad experiences out there, but I learned from all of them.
Exactly.
I learned from all of them. And
You
now,
take that with you.
now I've made it. Now I'm on the tune-up. Man, now I'm on the tune-up. Tuned all the way up, man.
You already know, man. You already know.
I want to comment on one thing that I really like that stands out for me in the Burg is that so when I'm scrolling through my Facebook, feed, I'm seeing a whole bunch of different political stuff and new stuff that doesn't correspond with my area
Right.
of living.
Sure.
And that's the one thing you keep saying over and over and over again. Community.
Right.
Community.
Yeah, yeah.
And I like the fact that I can go to the Burg and look at stuff in my feed that solely has to do with where I live.
Exactly.
I don't
Absolutely.
want to find out what happened in North Carolina. I mean, yeah, if it's very bad and detrimental, but I mean, if it's some sort of
Well, the point is, you'll find that elsewhere.
oh yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Yeah,
That'll be
I
every
like
other
the fact
thing.
that it happened. The stuff in the Burg, you get to see happens in your community.
Yeah, that's what directly affects and changes your lives.
Right.
And that's what is the ultimate thing for me.
So, just to wrap everything up, I want to thank Matt and I want to thank Bradley for coming on the show. I really do appreciate seeing y'all again. It's that day one shit, I'm telling y'all. Man, one of the best moments, just real quick, just to throw it back. I'll never forget when I first put out my second album, Back Again. It's trash. Don't look for it. It's not
Look
out
for
anyway.
it. Look for
No,
it.
no.
I have it hard copy.
Yes, I know. That's what I was
think
saying.
I have a hard copy too.
I was selling out of paper cases. I wrapped the CD in paper and sold that shit. But anyways, I'll never forget when he hit me up about the fresh record. He said, "Hey man, me and the homies want to jump on this record."
Oh!
And I said, "Yo," because
I remember
15-year-old
this.
Jared, 16-year-old Jared, I was like, "Yo, these are the
How you about to
singles."
do this to me, Jay?
Bro. I'm
I
telling you, I'm
remember
telling you.
this. I remember this.
This was crazy because I forgot. I think Megan introduced me to you. Shout out Megan Chicas, how you doing? And she was like, "Yo, I have a homie that wants to talk with you about music." I said, "Who?" She said, "My homie Matt." So then we got to talking. I sold the album. And then he was like, "Yo, me and the homies want to jump on this record. This record is crazy." I said, "Nah." And mind you, I'm a fucking sophomore. These are the seniors, bro. Honestly, yo, class of 2011, they sold out. That was the shit. So imagine me. I'm like, "Hey, yo, the seniors want to rap with me." And this is when Lil G was Lil. Nobody knew about
That was
your
Big
boy.
G.
Yeah. Now
Biggie
I'm a dope G, Biggie G. Exactly. So then I remember one day in particular, you hit me up and you were like, "Bro, I got my verse." I said, "Oh shit, it's about to be crazy." Sent me the verse on Facebook. This is when you post videos on Facebook, and I was like, "Yo, we need to record this shit right now." It never happened, but just that alone, plus all the other conversations I've had with you, has stuck with me all this time.
I
So,
think shout out to Colin Campbell. I think
shout out to Colin
I
Campbell.
think he has it on his phone.
I remember listening to the Collins verse over and over.
Yo,
Let me tell you this. Can I tell you my side of the
Of
story?
course, of course.
So I remember, I knew who Lil G was on campus because if any of you know Jared, like in real life, he is a hard motherfucker to miss.
Man.
Yes.
You know, he is,
Especially in high school.
Yeah. No, and I remember towards the end of, high school is everyone's out there just trying to be cool. These are the pre-Instagram days.
Yeah,
These are the
before that.
likes determine your self-worth.
This is
days.
back when forms were
You know?
a thing.
Jeez. TBT. And I think I was with Emily Alford or something like that. I was walking around Emily Alford.
No, it was Emily who introduced me. I met Megan afterwards. Shout out Emily. How you doing?
And I remember she was like, I have to introduce you to my friend Jared, like blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and I was looking, and I was just watching you, because like you're just like rambunctious. You're in the middle of the quad doing your little thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is my goal. I looked at Jared, and I was like, this man is so damn proud and happy to be himself. He is out there. He doesn't give a fuck. He's like, you know what? This world is absurd. It's fucking wild. I'm just gonna be me and do me, and hopefully some people follow me on the way. And apparently, you got 5,000 followers.
Yeah,
man, you know?
five,
But you guys know
5.5.
this
bro.
man. I legitimately wanted to be his friend because I was like, the lack of fucks. It's just, it was unbelievable that this man.
No, literally.
No, and so immediately I was like, dude, I'm about to defend this dude no matter what. Like, I don't care what
Yeah,
anybody
shit,
says.
man.
If people think your content's whack or whatever,
Yeah.
who fucking cares? This man is himself.
Yep.
That is much more than most of us can say about ourselves.
Yep.
Thank you.
You know, and you were doing that when you were in fucking high
Real.
school.
Yeah.
100% real.
You know,
I've only tried to just continue that, bro. Like, my biggest thing was, like, I don't ever want to follow trends. I don't ever want to do stuff because somebody else said to do it or because it's cool to do it. That was always corny to me.
Yeah.
You know, like, people are always going to do what they're going to
Yeah.
do. I always wanted to do what I wanted to do. So,
Yeah.
you know, the homies are like, oh, we going to the club. We going to pick up some bitches. I'm like, I'm trying to get this achievement and injustice. Y'all can go chase tail. I'm gonna try to chase these achievement points.
Yeah, man.
You know, for me, it was never. I never wanted that cool guy title. I never wanted that. You know, I didn't want to be looked at as Mr. Popular, Mr. You know, whatever. Like, I didn't want that title. I just wanted to be me.
Yeah.
So, you know, I walked, like, when they had the pajama day at Granada, I was in my robe. You know, that's
Yeah.
before I had the Batman robe.
Yeah.
So, but,
Yeah.
you know, whenever it was, like, if they were playing my jam on the quad, if they were playing my jam whenever they had, like, music, I'd be right over there on the stage hitting it.
Yeah.
Because, again, I'm a dance
you
forever.
were real and authentic, and you didn't care about status.
Nah, man. And never that.
If you want to learn how to defeat social anxiety, dial 1-800-BIGGIE-G, man.
Man. Shout out.
Wait, I think that's the right amount of letters and numbers too.
100%. It just might be.
I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that.
You always had it though. That's the thing. You ain't gotta be proud of nothing, bro. That's you. This outro is going on forever, but I'll never forget when my homie took me to UCLA one day. I think it was like
the World Music Festival.
yes, exactly.
We took
that.
a dope ass picture.
Yes, we did. We took a couple dope ass photos. But my homie took me there on the whole, like the purest of spontaneity. I hope that's the right way to say it.
Spontaneity.
Thank you. See?
I got you. Serendipity.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, word, like they doing something today. And out of nowhere, I saw you coming out and announce something. I said, no fucking way. So I had to walk over and say what's up.
Yeah, that's a blessing.
Again, man, like,
Yeah.
I'll never forget just reaching out to you time after time and just, you know, telling you about all my insecurities with going on with life. And you were just always my rock for that. You know, when me and my mom were going through shit, I just reached out to you. And I was like, this man has it all together. And there's another dude that I respect and I look up to like that. His name is Alex Salazar. He's a life coach. Salute to you, bro. And that's just somebody else that I also look to when I don't have the answers myself or when I'm, you know, at a standstill. So I'm just thankful that people like you exist. I'm more than grateful to have you in my life, all that good stuff and more, bro.
I'm glad we can have these. We can be vulnerable with each other. That's all.
Exactly.
You know, would you rather have a billion friends that barely know who you are,
or
a couple that actually will be there for you when things are tough? You know,
real shit.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
I've known you forever.
Congratulations
Congratulations on the Burg. And thank you, G, for the tune-up and to be on this. And thank you for everyone out there. Appreciate it. And hopefully I can possibly come back.
Oh yeah, the first of many.
Yes,
definitely.
You are.
Can I plug where the Burg is?
Of course. Please let them know.
Our website is burg.community, BURG. Google's made it so you can, the .coms, .communities, .jareds, .bradleys, they're all equal now because people have been cyber squatting and hoarding all the .coms. So burg.community is our website. You can find more information about who we are, what we are. There's a say hi button. Say hello. I'm here. I'm happy. I will directly respond to anybody that reaches out. That's a guarantee for sure.
Big time.
The download links for both the Android and the iOS, the iPhone link are on the website, or you can just search the Burg. And I hope to see y'all in there, man.
Yes.
100%.
Download the Burg and look out for Jared's new video.
I been.
Music video dropping tomorrow. EP on the way. That's Matt. That's Bradley. And y'all know me. I'm Jared O'Brien. This has been the Tune Up. My favorite local listen type episode to date. I hope y'all enjoy it. Much love to everybody. We'll see you next time.